Imagine being a decorated Navy SEAL sniper who had to put your life on hold. When a brutal combat injury left you paralyzed from the waist down, imagine overcoming grueling physical therapy only to be confronted by a judge who not only denies you the benefits you've earned, but also publicly humiliates you for your service. In this story, a disabled Navy SEAL sniper named Kristen, who had been injured while on duty, was already facing an uphill battle trying to get the benefits that she deserved. But things got significantly worse when she had to appear in court. The judge presiding over her case was not only unsympathetic to her situation, but also openly hostile, going out of his way to discredit her and minimize her achievements as a Navy SEAL. What happened next is something that nobody saw coming. The judge said, I have a real problem with people who fake disabilities to get money from the government. You come here crying like someone who can even stand up, and then you show the jury that you can stand up, walk around, and even carry a gun. Kristen responded calmly, Your Honor, I have never pretended to be disabled, and I would never disrespect the men and women who have given their all for our country by faking a disability for personal gain. My injuries are very real, and I have extensive documentation and witnesses to support my claim, she continued. It's true that I can stand for a few seconds and walk short distances with the aid of crutches or a walker. However, this is not the same as walking unaided for an extended period of time. In fact, the medical evidence shows that any further attempts at walking without assistance will likely result in permanent and further damage to my already shattered spine. She then dropped another bombshell. Furthermore, I've never carried a gun while standing. Doing so would be extremely painful and dangerous, given the sensitive nature of my injuries. Your Honor, I would never jeopardize my own well-being or the safety of others by attempting to carry a gun while standing. It is an allegation I take very seriously, and I would appreciate the opportunity to address it further if the court deems it necessary. With that, she called her own witnesses, each of whom provided powerful testimony about her severe injuries and the toll they had taken on her both physically and emotionally. The judge's face turned red with anger, but he couldn't do anything to stop her from destroying his reputation. As news of the trial spread, more and more people began to learn about the judge's behavior. Many were shocked and appalled by his treatment of Kristen, especially considering her status as a disabled veteran. Soon, official investigations into the judge's conduct were announced, and it became clear that his career was in jeopardy. In fact, it was discovered that the judge had a history of making inappropriate comments and engaging in unethical behavior. As more and more witnesses came forward with their stories, the judge's misconduct became impossible to ignore. Ultimately, he was removed from the bench and disbarred, ending his legal career. Meanwhile, Kristen's bravery and determination paid off. Not only did she win the case and receive the benefits she deserved, but she also became a symbol of hope and inspiration for other disabled veterans. Her story is a powerful reminder that no one should ever be denied justice simply because of their disability. Furthermore, it shows that those who abuse their power and seek to oppress others will ultimately be held accountable for their actions. This case serves as a prime example of how important it is to stand up for what is right, even in the face of overwhelming opposition. By speaking out against injustice and standing up for oneself, one person can make a real difference and inspire positive change in the world. So if you find yourself in a situation where you feel like giving up, remember the story of Kristen and the corrupt judge, and let it be a reminder that you are capable of more than you may think. With enough courage and determination, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve your goals. If you liked this story, check out more stories about people getting their revenge.